Just being held by Kremen. He will get shot in the face. Glock won't kill him from that range. Showtime's being picked off though. Carrigan's still around this short pillar, trying to reposition. He's got his reload in already. His teammate's still alive, but Carrigan will be the first one to drop. 4 on 4 now. Finally, Kremen is dispatched of. Guardian holding an angle, making sure no one makes their way over towards the bench.
Very tentative retake attempt here. Rain clearing out the apartments. Still one more player to go though, as he does try to check both angles. Unsure where the next player will be hiding. Guardian will be trying to create some space there with a frag onto Yell as he makes his way forwards now into the 2v2. And still quite a lot of time here for FaZe to find a defuse. Now it's just down to PKL. Into the 1v1 he'll go as he takes down Guardian. The next engagement foul, but Nico confidently steps out into be able to then have that utility advantage when Luminosity finally pick a destination. And it looks as though FaZe have gathered a good amount of information so far. You can see Nico will get that flash from Guardian, good enough for the peek onto Steel in middle, and that's going to trigger the push here for Luminosity. They have to go now, but another one from atop the smoke from Rain, and that will really stifle the effort of Luminosity as they continue to make their way forward. And Nico, in pure Nico fashion, will finish off the round. Beautiful 4K from him.
Very nice. I have more respect than that for FaZe, and here is the charge that maybe Luminosity were looking for in the previous round. There are flashbangs here, and it's 2 for Nico again, looking for the taps onto Yell, and of course he delivers, and that's the bomb spotted. They don't need to defend the bomb in that position in a 5 versus 2. They can move back again to a more traditional setup and just allow Luminosity to come to them at this point. Nico's looking for even more.
Yeah, he's already got 13 kills in 5 rounds, so he's definitely confident to try to get some more there. Looking really good at the moment. However, Luminosity taking advantage here. They do capitalize on perhaps what one could consider an overextension here or there from FaZe, and they bring it to the 2 versus 3. And with a minute to play with and all this space on the map to work from as well, and with the bomb in a recoverable position, Luminosity absolutely are in with a chance here. PKL could certainly get some good information and make some plays here, but Showtime must win this 1v1, and he will. Very nice adjustment, very rapidly onto Kroman to make sure that the bomb is in safe hands, as he will now make his way towards the A site. And the FaZe try to work it out, and Guardian gets just a slither of information. He knows one player moving towards jungle, and the other player unknown, but Guardian, he misses the shot. That's got to be disappointing for him. Now down to Carrigan in the 1v2 retake. What an effort so far from PKL and Showtime.
Carrigan has no kit, but perhaps there is one to be collected. Showtime just moving into position now, but he's past the angle already. He will be the initial peeker. It seems PKL will have this one in the bag. Gets his bell rung, but that is the first.
They've got a decent amount of utility to back up their weapons, but a fast round here from Luminosity. The Pulp Flash tossed into Connector. Now down to Guardian, but he'll get smoked away. It's Kroman delivering death and destruction from that short position that will level the playing field as Guardian gets himself into action. There's a connection, and he's going to find the bomb as well.
Standing on the bomb, you're picked off in CT spawn. That leaves PKL alone. No kills in this round. Have they identified where he is? Doesn't seem so. Jumping in the window now. You can see, I think Kroman was on the... oh, no, it wasn't him, sorry. Alright, so he's in CT spawn. He's got over a minute on the clock. Now, what positions do FaZe consider potentially compromised? Is jungle one of these positions? Carrigan moving to check CT spawn at the moment. Does Guardian have the angle? No, he's in Connector. Carrigan probably won't expect this jungle position, but where is Kroman looking? He has a diagonal look across the site, front of A, into jungle. Legged Showtime, sorry. Trying to finish him off with the nade, doesn't work, but there is the bomb. Showtime last seen in the B apps. We'll have a rough idea of where one of these players is, but where is the second one? 4 versus 2 for FaZe. The bomb in top mid, but as you can see, they're not massively concerned with defending the position of the bomb. Holding their position around the map may be better for them in general. There is a smoke which is becoming more common now for the CTs to play behind, but that time no one was holding Kroman's back.
Yeah, that was a decent play for information, which they definitely want. They've got to respect Luminosity's ability here, but Nico is going to find his way at Luminosity as they try to push forwards past the catwalk position, but Nico makes it impossible. Another 3K for him, 19 frags now for Nico.
Notorious for though, so no early peek onto ramp. He will hold close to the smoke. He's going all the way, and he will not last very long at all. And maybe this round won't either. This is record time almost.
Yeah, definitely not looking too hot right now for Luminosity. Every single attempt so far being just crushed. And again, if you just look at the anticipation from FaZe, whether it was a read or not, they're
expecting a later push, perhaps. Looking to take them by surprise. Surprise! Look at this, they're pushing. They've got two guys in mid with AWPs. Rain pushing Palace. And it's just Croman to sit in B while the rest of the team rack up the stats.
That's beautiful there from Rain. Again, if you look at the formation of FaZe, they have this really big mid presence. And then Rain takes the spawn that he has, which was forward, I believe, into a deep position on the apartments, which is really strong. If there's no like lurker there, it's pretty telling what the T's are doing. And now Rain's taking this crazy off angle there. You just don't expect the player to be there, and it makes the situation even worse. Not only does he get a kill, there's critical damage. Clean snap from Guardian for the follow-up. Despite the return, Yell really has a lot to do. There's a lot going on here for FaZe. 3 players remaining. And they bear down upon that A site, which looks like it's going to be very difficult. The lines that Yell's going to have to cross. Oh, that's a nice grenade. Meaty damage.
Smoke seems to dissipate. Will replenish. There is the bomb. There's all the information. Although Arrogant still holding for B. Starting to rotate now, but not required. 14-1. Not much to say. Let's see what it can do with it. Flashbang going towards CT. PK will be forced back. He'll completely concede a position, but he'll hold the corner. That is the only flash for FaZe, so CT push seems unlikely. Rain with the late flank, and Yell is looking for it, and he's found it. Ooh, a double flank. Kremen there as well. All right then. 4 players coming in from A, from CTA. Now, how will this be identified? With frags, it seems. Guardian with P50, that extra range coming in very handy indeed. 3 versus 2, all of a sudden. 3 versus 1, and done. 15-1 match point for FaZe.
Are doing some damage so far, but nothing Nico can't handle.
Picks off Nekez around a connected position, but his range is not ideal with this weapon for the short area, as well as because he knows these players are on a force by Yell capitalizing but getting traded. Guardian still alive with 20 HP. Now PKO and Steel remain. Rain spotted one of them. UMP spray dragging the mouse down, leaving PKL on the wrong side of the map. 2 players in the middle areas. What can he really look to get out of this? You have to assume the MAC-10 is in mid rather than the AK that was picked off earlier on. And that's that. 16-1.